Hello everyone, welcome back to an episode of my Minecraft Let's Play. As always, this is Martin. We're out in the desert today, and we're going to get prepped with the demolition, or clearing as it were, of the slime spawning site. I've spent many hours over at the mob tower, and we've got plenty of TNT now. Wrong chest. Look at all that. That is something. So anyway, we're going to clear this pit here. This is the 2x2 chunk, which I believe slimes can spawn in. I'm not entirely sure if they will. One of the reasons I have doubts of this is because this world was created in 1.2.5, but this chunk wasn't loaded, or at least generated until the 1.3 update. I have no idea if that changes the slime spawning behaviour, so we'll have to clear it and find out. Either way, we'll get plenty of materials from this, and the idea is we clear out each of the holes all the way down to the bottom level. So I'm going to go do one of those now. Just a couple of those, and some of that, just in case. Like so. Big risk with this is the fact that I may bump into a creeper while I'm mining out these passageways, and if we do, we have a situation, because of course the creeper will set off any TNT we've placed, which is not good. And this is going surprisingly fast. That is odd. So anyway, we're going to go down to level 16, and once we're down there I shall of course resume. Okay, so we're now at level 16, and fortunately we didn't intersect with any side passageways, so we've no interaction with mobs. What we're doing is we're creating a little pocket for the TNT to explode outwards into, which gives it more blast effect. Get TNT, 2 leaf blocks, and then create another mini alcove for another TNT, 2 more leaf blocks, and so on and so forth. And the reason we're using leaf blocks is because they have a very low blast resistance. I think it's 1 or 2. So basically, as soon as the TNT goes off, they'll be vaporized, and which means that the blast will carry on past them and will set off the next TNT in the chain. Basically, instead of having to light up each TNT, we can light the one on the surface, and it should, by the proximity of one to another, light up all the others. So in total there's 64 pits I need to dig. Each pit is 16 TNT, I think. Based on the height we're going, we'll find out momentarily how many TNT is actually needed for this, but I think we should have enough in the chests, and of course if not, I'll go and get some more. Right, done. Super spoon. Bam. So we don't really want to make too much of a we want all the explosions to be even, really. So we want to keep this sort of shape around each of the TNTs. So 2 or 1? That's 2. Again, no confidence. That was 1, 2. Right. Oh, almost there. Okay. So we should go down to, if we start at 64 and we used 16, that is 48. Okay, so I'll be doing this with all the other ones, and once I've done that I think we're gonna light it. I'm not sure how we're gonna light it. The redstone I had up there, I've got a plan with maybe running a ring around the outside and then just run, because that's going to go off and it's going to make a mighty big explosion. But if we set it off from the outside inwards, it should at least prevent it exploding outwards and creating a bubble rather than a vertical pillar of doom. So anyway, I'll crack on with that, and of course I'll be back once I've done. Okay, so the blast side is ready to go. So if you ever wanted to know what 4 chunks of TNT looks like, that's pretty much it. There's 16 stacks of TNT in total here. And the way I've rigged this wiring is it will send a current to the outside, so the outsides will set off first, and that will prevent it from exploding inwards out, so it should hold its shape, I hope. And now the next question is, how do we activate it without getting ourselves obliterated? So I've had a thought about it, and I think what we're going to do, we're going to try and keep our distance while we set it off. So we're going to carefully get over here and make one of these. Now, if I set this off, I have to be very... Please don't... Okay. Right, so that's set. Let's get rid of those, so there's no interference whatsoever with any of this. Now, I'm well aware that this could cause problems for my computer given the lag, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut the recording here and create a little blip so that in case it does crash, I will have up to this point done. So, right, let's see if this works. Okay, so let's see if this will work. Here goes. And I'm well aware of that. I can't hit that target from here, so I'm going to shoot it. 3, 2, 1, shot 1. There we go, it's gone. Wow. Chain reaction or what? Wow. That was certainly impressive. That's a big pit. Unfortunately, we've missed some bits here, so I'm going to have to run around with a flint and steel and manually detonate them. But it's held its shape almost perfectly. I mean, with the exception, it's blown out this guide rail which I had around it, and it's taken a little bit out of the sides, but aside from that, it's gone almost perfectly. You can see a little bit down there, that was a safety rail I added in because I was terrified of creepers coming in from that side passageway. That's a big pit. Right, anyway, yes, back in a moment. Okay, so now that we've got that sorted, we need to go and clear out the rest of that pit, so we're going to need to get the flint and steel. There it is. And what else? Some scaffold. Let's get rid of that. Keep that. That can go there. Ladders. Right. So. Okay. How are we going to go about this? This is pretty sketchy. See that? No, wait. So that's where we wanted it carved out to, so as you can see it's gone quite well. I want to get down there quickly before the items possibly despawn. If there's any broken out diamond or redstone, I want to be able to grab that. So, set up a ladder up to the surface, and let's go Rambo. Perhaps not the best approach there. That's where we want it. Nope, too far in. That's all we want. Okay, so this, yes. With this, I hope to be able to. I know I'm well aware that slime spawning is only from level 32 and below, and I'm also aware that I didn't need to blow out the whole of that cavern to make the most of it, but I felt like it because I didn't want to have to go down to level 32, set up this firing rig as you saw on the surface, and then continue from there. I felt just like blowing it all up from I'm dead. Well, there goes death count numero 2. Okay. That's going to make it even harder to get down now. Where did I put the ladder? Oh, that's not even loaded. Okay. I've done it again. Done. Okay, we got. Oh dear. Oh, the indecision. What do? I've got 5 minutes to get down there and collect my stuff, but it'll be night time by then. Alright, okay. Hurry up, please. Take that with me just for the sake of it. Quickly sleep. We are running out of time here. So that's the ladder. Go about to there. Okay. Yikes. There's no easy way down there, is there? That's what, 8-10 blocks. Yeah. And ooh. Oh, that was close. Come on. Oh, that's not sounding good. Okay, quick recon and grab our stuff. See if any creepers or anything come up on us here. We are well and truly doomed. Okay, oh no. The critical bits. We have our good tools. It needs to go there. Give me a moment while I reorganise. Torches. Oh, noms. And what am I looking for? Water. Okay, so we can get our at least some of these materials before this fortune pickaxe breaks. But I can hear plenty of lava. Well, that's a massive redstone vein. Wow. It's huge. Just over a stack. lava. Friendlies. No, you're not friendly. Why would I say that? Is that gold? I can't quite see from here. And there's a zombie coming. There he is. There's another one. Zombies have a knack of the new pathfinding AI means that they can and will take an entire cave system just to find you. Even if they only see you for a second, they will spend the next 5 minutes chasing you around the cave. Like so. See, I'm interested in this lapis because it's quite useful for decoration. Also, with the fortune pickaxe, I get quite a lot from each collection. I mean, look at that. More than a stack in a couple of hits. But this cave system is massive. And there are some parts which I've explored already. When I came down to do one of the first pillars of TNT, it broke its way into this thing. But, oh hello, that's an interesting pit. Please don't fall. Huh. Oh, there's more over there. And more up there. Right, back to the crater site. This is going to be, yeah, I figure this is going to be more of a cave run episode today. Just sweep and clear as we break open the mountain, or break open the world. Lapis over there. Broken into, oh okay, so there's, oh yes, there was a ravine. Must have just skimmed the side of the ravine open. Yeah, that's a mess. But in total, that's gone. Oh, sorry, not in total. In overall, that has gone quite well. It's yeah, that's it. It's gone definitely quite well. Now though, we're going to need to smooth off the sides here, clear out all this debris in the middle. And then I think we can start working on some manner of mob system for slimes. Now, I'm not sure which design I want to take at the moment, but I think that I'll go with one which has multiple layers to make the most of this huge slime spawning space. As long as there is slimes to spawn here in the first place, I mean, there's no guarantee of that. Some more lapis. Okay, yeah, so this level here is 14, so we need to go, oh no, lava is 12 and below, 14 is where we are now, and the void fog I think starts at 10 or less depending on the amount of sunlight. So I think if we go down to level 12 we should be alright. And I say should be because I have no idea with slime farms. There was one I built on an old survival world I did using one chamber with a central water elevator which slimes would climb up. But that was very crude and I'd rather make something more elaborate here. Skeletons up ahead. Yep. Oh, another one. That's a... Just realised... Oh, there's another one there. Just realised we're low on hunger. And low on torches, for that matter. But I will say, there seems to be a lot of lapis in this area. Which is good. which is good. We'll always do with more lapis. And of course the redstone, wherever it is, there it is. I think we'll need to get another fortune pickaxe though soon. Also, I've been reading the suggestion. Oh dear, I'm glad I wasn't standing there a second ago. I've been reading the comments from last week's. Was it last week's? Yes. And some people have suggested placing signs over the item chests to indicate what's in there. Some other people have suggested I use the silk touch pickaxe to put a block underneath, irrelevant of if it's a solid block or if it's an ore block. I've had a look at the snapshot for 1.4, and one of the new features coming out is the decorative signs, whereas you can place a sign, almost like a sign. It's like go out here, placed a similar to a sign, and then you can place an item in that sign effectively and turn it into a display board, which you can then of course have any item you want in there. And that would be quite cool because it behaves just like a sign, so it goes on the surface, but it's also not too, they also look quite nice as well, so there won't be any trouble with it looking horrible. What was one of the other things I wanted to say? Right. Oh dear me, that should not have exploded. I thought that was the other one from behind me there for a second. This place is full of nasties. Let's drop him in there. Get this guy. No, no, no. And I forgot to switch off my iPhone. Oh, hello. Ah. I was going to say we got obstructed by that. Just got distracted by that noise from my phone there, but we've got. Should have been listening out for this. Yikes. Oh yeah. Quick. Okay. No, what am I saying? Don't need those. I will take those though. I'll take the rares. What don't I need? Whenever I watch people play this game and I see them trying to make decisions about what they should or shouldn't discard from their inventory, I always see the obvious things which they should get rid of. But when it comes down to me making those same decisions, it always takes me forever. Oh dear, I just lost my train of thought again. There's a surprise. With suggestions, one of the method I took up for getting the TNT, it was 16 stacks of TNT, which is 4 times that of gunpowder. That's the word I'm looking for. And to do that, I had 2 options. I could have either sat next to the mob tower or our loot tower and come back every 5 minutes to shuffle around to pick up the items which have gone sideways, but I realised very quickly on that I'd need to be there for much longer than that, and in the end I was up there for about maybe 10 hours in total, just standing AFK there. And so the method I used was just to box myself into the little collection chamber. I got the occasional skeleton shooting me, but none of the creepers went off, which is good. And also, because the skeleton's shooting me, I went through 4 sets of iron armor, just from the constant pummeling it took from the skeletons. Which way did we come from? Please hope I'm lost. No, wait. Came from there. Which means our creeper buddy. Oh yeah, because he blew up there, made that hole. There's more of them. No. Whoa, dear. Seriously, I set myself on fire. How on earth? Cheating skeleton, cheating creeper. Bouncing grenades. Grenades? Oh dear, you're playing too much Xbox. Bouncing arrows. Get out of here! No! Not that close to Huh. That worked well. It's through here. Where did the water come from? There was no... Oh, okay. No, wait. That doesn't make any sense. Where's the water come from? If this is a sealed chamber. Unless... Which one's which? Okay. Right is the efficiency one and left is our loot collecting one. Okay, so this loops back round to... Yeah, you see, there is some void fog. There's void fog, but once exposed to the sky, it disappears. There's a skeleton up there. Can I? Oh, what a shot! Even I'm impressed with that one. Okay. I am quite confused about that. Doesn't make much sense. More lavery goodness. Oh, that's what we're looking for. The redstone. And oh dear, there goes some of it. Okay, so I guess I've been around here before from another angle, because that's a lot of obsidian already down. Oh, there, I knew it. That was the stupidest thing I think I've ever done. Oh dear. All just for a little bit of obsidian. Redstone. So we haven't... That's where we need to go. All sorts of mobs over there. Aha, skeleton. Dropped him. Screw it, shoot him, it's so much easier. Bam bam. Now this may look like I'm being an idiot, but I'm trying to get around that side. There we go. And there's more water from somewhere. Oh, it's a secondary column. Okay, there we go. That's that cleared. Up. like to find some more diamond down here. Not sure how feasible that is though. And unfortunately I'm out of torches as well, so I can't actually do much for the lighting. And once more we lose something into the lava. What's it going to be this time? Leaves. They're easily retrievable. More redstone. Alright, this is more like it. Big open cavern. Lots of surface space. Although doing it in the dark isn't what I planned. Neither was that. But, you know, you don't get everything you want. Massive stupid risk. No, 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 no. Phew. Right. And once again, back to the redstone. Now, I think what we're going to do next now is, now that we've got a bit of material here, and we've got our pit which I can clear off camera, I think we're going to go for a wander over to the build site for the village, because I'd like to get that done relatively soon. There are lots of projects I'm working on in different parts of this world, so obviously I don't want to spend loads of time on one and none on the other. So we're going to get over there and start on that, of course. First of all, I want to make sure at least I've got some of the materials out of this place. Gold and redstone being the most important ones. Also, I hope in the process of mining this place out, you know, clearing it, I hope to be able to bump into a few slimes which will make the whole starting off the village much quicker, because we'll have some of the materials we only need to build the farm from scratch. Now, we're out here again, and light. Daylight. There's no slimes though. Slimes can spawn in daylight, or at least in a lit room, whereas mobs can't. So that's one of the ways of getting them to just light up a cavern and wait for them to spawn, and then if it's a lit cavern, only the slimes will spawn in that region, and then you can somehow transport them by whichever way you choose, and then harvest them for the slime balls. It's not very nice life being a slime, is it? Okay, up we go. Now, the idea with the village is I want to build one out at sea, a large floating island platform thing. I'll use sandstone as the border, and actually I think shall we? We shall, but first we're going to store our stuff away. If I can jump up this hill, there we go. Let's whack that in there. We need that, and we need that, and that. as I may have... Did I mention it earlier? Possibly. But the leaf blocks I'm using because they have a low blast resistance, so it's easy to destroy them. Also, they may get blown up in the explosion in the first place, which of course is even better because it removes the need to clean up later. Also, I'd say the fact that we used the redstone working from the outside in was a success. Even though if it was destroyed in the process, I think it's worth it. Right, oh, okay. Well, you know, that makes perfect sense. I mean, alright, I'm just clear that one later. No, that didn't have a base to it either. This might actually be harder than I thought. There's some support on that one. Okay. What about here? Nope, that's gone. Right, run. Okay, no chain reaction. Oh, somehow I knew that would happen. A shockwave. Quick check for other unexploded TNT. Some on that ledge. Oh, actually, some of it actually didn't. How does that... That doesn't even make sense. How does a TNT get broken instead of exploded and when everything else around it is going bang? Unless I... No, I didn't hit the wrong button, I did arm it. Oh well. So from here, I can see one, and there's possibly another one down here. Nope, just that one piece of TNT, unarmed. Look at those jumping skills. Right, I'm going to come back to this later, and we're now going to go over to the village build site, and we're going to start working on that. Okay, so this is where I intend to build the village. It's out here in the middle of the ocean. We've got the original villages about 200 blocks maybe that way, so it's well out of the 40 block distance minimum we need to move them by for them to be unregistered to that village, which is brilliant. Nice sunset going on there. The the XP farm just over there, and our desert base is further on that way. So this is quite a good little, I'd say beach, but it's not really a beach. Well, it's not really an ocean either. It's more like a large lake feeding into an ocean. Anyhow, so I'm gonna get my stuff together and we're gonna get ready to build this, but that's gonna have to wait until next week because we are running past the 30-minute mark. So I'm gonna go cut the episode here, but thank you very much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.